I'm Sarai Bejarano, and this is Lakefront News. During this month of October, Hispanic Heritage Month is taking place. However, the celebration of this culture, its history, and contributions is almost coming to an end. If you haven't been able to go out and learn more about this heritage, the San Antonio Public Library has a special display of a Mexican actor called Cantinflas Retro, a Mario Moreno retrospective that might be interesting to go see and will be open until October 15th. However, October not only highlights Hispanic Heritage Month, but National Bullying Prevention as well. The National Bullying Prevention is a way to create prevention and awareness for those who have been victims of bullying. Courtney Willie gives us more on the story.
Bullying and school violence in America is a growing problem. It can happen anywhere.
I was bullied. It was because a lot of things, with the way that I looked, I dressed, the way that I acted, but it was just kind of like in middle school, everybody wants to fit in. And I slowly felt myself being pushed into a corner, being by myself. And I didn't feel like I had any friends or anyone to confide in.
Many children and teens are regular victims, which can lead to serious emotional scarring, negative self-esteem, and self-image.
I started pushing people away because I was even repulsed by myself because of what was happening to me at school. I actually got to the point where I hated myself and I hated my life and I didn't see a point worth living, and I almost committed suicide.
Studies show that 4 out of 5 teen suicide attempts have been preceded by clear warning signs.
It affects a lot of people, and a lot of children are hurt every day. There are people who are cutting themselves and children who are considering, losing their lives to something so petty. And these are people that can change the world.
Most bullying consists of an imbalance of power, intent to cause harm, and it usually happens in repetition, targeting an individual or group over and over again.
It changes the way that the person who is being bullied views life, and a lot of the people that are being bullied are just hurt themselves.
Ways to help prevent bullying is to increase your awareness, respond forcefully and respectfully against bullying when you see it, educate others on what it is and how to report it, instill confidence in your children by teaching them right from wrong, and become involved in your community.
October is National Bullying Prevention Month, so anybody can let their voices be heard by taking a stand against bullying. You can purchase t-shirts and merchandise online that send messages to prevent bullying at www.stompoutbullying.org. A sea of blue was expected on October 1st, which was Blue T-shirt Day, in efforts to prevent bullying and cyberbullying. However, these can still be purchased and worn throughout the month to show your support. Courtney Willie, Lakefront News.
In other news, a new change in the transcript request policy is sparking many questions among students. Our reporter, David Romo, finds out more on the issue.
If you go to the registrar's office today, you won't be able to get a transcript for free. That is because of October 1st, the registrar's office is now charging $5 to request an official transcript.
I think they should review it and change it. I think that we pay a high tuition here for the school, and it should be included with the tuition.
I think that we pay enough in tuition money, so I feel that there shouldn't be any fees, that should already be covered within our tuition, and so I feel that it's not right.
The $5 fee was announced by email to students, but not all students believe that the fee is unreasonable.
I think if it's an official copy that the university has to do work with, $5 ain't too bad.
Students feel that the university should look at other options instead of the $5 fee that is now in effect.
I definitely think that they should have tried to figure something out so where that it wouldn't have to be so costly for students.
Universities in the area have different policies on the transcript request. UTSA and Incarnate Word offer up to 5 transcripts for free a day, while St. Mary's has a $3 per transcript fee. Trinity, the first 5 transcripts are for free, and after that, they are $2. With this, OLLU has the highest price on transcripts in the area.
Helen Strubert, the Vice President of Academic Affairs, who delivered the message to students, was not available to comment on the issue, but she will be available this upcoming 15th of October to answer questions at the upcoming SGA Academics and Appetizers. David Romo, Lakefront News.
Have you or anyone else been wondering what the orange line around campus is about? And if there's anything being done to remove it? Our reporter, Roxana Rubio, has more on the story.
While walking to your classes, many of you might have noticed an orange line leading you to your classrooms. Many students are starting to wonder what this line is for. Back in September, Our Lady of the Lake hosted a 5K walk supporting an end to women's sex trafficking.
Got advice from several people that said you want to chalk the line. And so we went to the same vendor who the walk in San Antonio had been using for the first 3 walks and said, oh, we need that chalk again. Unfortunately, we found out after the fact they had given us the wrong product. So the paint that they provided actually is will last up to 2 months, but you may have noticed with the recent rain it's washing away quite rapidly.
Although students are curious about the line, they know it doesn't affect the beauty of their school.
I mean, I think just wait to see if it fades without having to make any expenses, and then if it doesn't, then I guess go forth.
When coming across this line on campus, let it be a reminder of so many people helping put an end to women's sex trafficking. Reporting for Lakefront News, I'm Roxana Rubio.
Every year, the lake receives hundreds of new freshmen, but not all of them can say they're back-to-back district champions and hold numerous tennis championships like he can. Our reporter, Neida Escamilla, went to go get the scoop on this outstanding freshman athlete named Estanislao Martinez, Jr.
Let's go!
Estanislao Martinez Jr. has been playing tennis ever since he was 5 years old, but he admits it wasn't love at first sight.
I was a baseball person, but once I figured out that I was pretty good at tennis, I started liking it. So
he's a very hard worker, and you can tell, when he goes out there that he's very focused, which is a good quality when you're a freshman. There's not too many freshmen go out there pretty as focused as he is.
Danis is an honor graduate from Carrizo Springs High School and gives credit to Coach Castillo for helping him make the decision to attend Our Lady of the Lake.
Because of Coach Castillo, he's a real good coach, and compared to everyone else, other schools that I got offered to, Our Lady of the Lake's the one that had the winning record and the better players and the better coaches, so came here.
He's only going to get stronger, and I have pretty high expectations for him in the future. He's already impressed me quite a bit with his athleticism, his willingness to learn things, and his work ethic.
Do you hope to continue playing tennis?
Oh yeah, that's no doubt. I'm going to be playing no matter what.
I'm Neida Escamilla.
And it's Estanislao Martinez.
And this is Lakefront News.
Centennial Hall residents have seen an addition to their building. I went to go see this new facility and its equipment, and also got students' reactions.
At the beginning of the semester, a new exercise room was added to the Centennial Hall dormitory on the first floor, along with new exercise equipment, which include 1 treadmill, an elliptical exercise machine, and 1 exercise bike. The idea to install this new fitness center was that of the professional staff of the Office of Residence Life. They decided this would be a nice amenity to offer the residents of OLLU.
The mini gymnasium that we have here in Centennial is really cool because it's extremely convenient, especially for the Centennial residents, obviously. And the fact that it's on this side of the street of the campus, people can come to this side of the campus to work out.
When speaking to the director of Residence Life, Mark Center, he said that the primary reason for this new center was a space consideration. The space at Centennial Hall was available, and residents could still maintain their TV lounge area and provide access to the fitness center to the on-campus community besides Centennial residents.
Well, I think it's more convenient because it's on the side of campus, and I think because of the hours that they're open longer, that it's more convenient for students to come and go as they please or fit it around their schedules. But at the same time, there are these huge windows that are open, and it kind of makes you a little self-conscious to go and run in there when other people who are in the courtyard can watch you. So it's a little makes you self-conscious, but at the same time, I think it's convenient.
Mark Center reminds students living in Centennial that there is absolutely no need to worry about their safety now that other students will be using this new fitness center, giving the pre-existing internal card access door that will only allow OLLU students to enter.
The new fitness center is open even after hours. It is a 24-hour facility that students can feel free to use at any time during the day. This has been Sarai Bejarano reporting for Lakefront News.
We want to remind everyone that this weekend our cross-country men and women team will be playing at the University of Incarnate Word Saturday starting at 8 a.m. If you have time, make sure to go support our teams. We thank you for watching this week's newscast. Make sure to visit our website for other news at lakefrontsa.com/TV. I'm Sarai Bejarano. See you next week.